Understanding female behavior and sexuality is a complex and multifaceted topic that has been the subject of study and debate for centuries. Female sexuality encompasses not only the sexual act itself but also the emotional, psychological, and social aspects that influence a woman's experience. In this video, we will explore some of the best-kept secrets about female sexuality, touching on topics that might surprise you and offer you a new perspective on this fascinating subject. Before we dive into the content, we invite you to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. This channel is dedicated to providing valuable, evidence-based information on sexuality and relationships, with the goal of helping people improve their sexual and emotional lives. Now, sit back, relax, and get ready for a journey into the world of female sexuality. Chapter 1. Hidden Pleasures. One of the most interesting aspects of female sexuality is the variety of pleasures that many women experience, but that are often not openly discussed. For instance, it is common for many women to enjoy kisses in areas such as the abdomen, ears, or neck during intimate moments. These erogenous zones can be extremely sensitive, and the right stimulation can greatly enhance sexual pleasure. However, not all women feel comfortable talking about these pleasures or asking their partners for them. This lack of communication can lead to missed opportunities for connection and enjoyment during sex. It is important that both men and women feel free to express their desires and preferences in intimacy, creating an atmosphere of trust and openness. Chapter 2. Sexuality during menstruation. Menstruation has long been a taboo topic in many cultures, leading to misunderstandings and myths about female sexuality during this period. While some women prefer to avoid sex during their menstrual cycle, others find that this is a time when they feel more aroused and open to pleasure. This can be due to the hormonal changes that occur during menstruation, which increase sensitivity and sexual desire in some women. For men, this may not be the preferred time for sex, due to negative cultural associations or discomfort with the bleeding. However, with open communication and the use of appropriate methods, such as dark towels or menstrual cups, many couples discover that sex during menstruation can be a pleasurable and inhibition-free experience. Chapter 3. Kisses on the neck and other erogenous zones. An interesting fact we have discovered through studies is that 94% of women enjoy it when their partners kiss their necks. The neck is one of the most sensitive erogenous zones on the body, and gentle stimulation in this area can trigger an intense and pleasurable response. But the neck is not the only erogenous zone that deserves attention. Other areas that are often overlooked include the wrists, the inner thighs, and the area behind the knees. Every woman is different, so it is important to explore and discover which parts of her body respond most to stimulation. This not only increases pleasure but also creates a deeper emotional connection between partners. Chapter 4. The complexity of the female climax. The female climax has been a mystery to both men and women. While approximately 15% of women can reach orgasm through vaginal intercourse alone, the majority need additional stimulation to reach their peak. In fact, around 80% of women experience orgasms through direct stimulation of the clitoris. The clitoris is a complex structure with more than 8,000 nerve endings, making it the primary sexual organ for women in terms of pleasure. However, many women feel that their partners do not pay enough attention to this part of their anatomy. To improve the sexual experience, it is crucial that couples educate themselves on the importance of the clitoris and learn how to stimulate it properly. Chapter 5. The importance of hydration in intimacy. A lesser-known detail is that drinking water before engaging in sexual activities can enhance the ability to reach orgasm. This is due to the influence of bodily fluids on the sexual response. Being well hydrated improves natural lubrication, which can make intimacy more comfortable and pleasurable for both partners. In addition, proper hydration can also increase sensitivity in erogenous zones and help maintain energy during the act. While this advice may seem simple, it has a significant impact on the quality of the sexual experience. Chapter 6. Anal exploration and its unique dynamic. Anal exploration is a topic that still generates controversy and taboos, but it is important to address it with honesty and clarity. Many couples enjoy this type of intimacy, but it is essential to understand that the dynamics of pleasure are different compared to other forms of intimacy. During this act, reaching a climax tends to take longer, not because it is less pleasurable, but due to the different friction experienced. For those interested in exploring this form of intimacy, it is crucial to proceed with patience and open communication. The use of lubricants is indispensable, as the area does not produce natural lubrication like other parts of the body. Additionally, starting slowly and ensuring that both parties are comfortable and consensual is key to a positive experience. Chapter 7. Techniques to intensify the climax. Experiencing intense climaxes is a desire for many, and there are several techniques that can help achieve them. One of these techniques is blindfolding or engaging in this with a partner. Sensory deprivation, such as sight, can heighten sensitivity in other parts of the body, thereby intensifying the climax experience. Another technique involves simultaneous stimulation of different erogenous zones. For example, combining clitoral stimulation with other forms of penetration can lead to a more powerful climax. Moreover, the use of intimate toys, like vibrators, can also intensify sensations and lead to deeper and more satisfying climaxes. Chapter 8. Continuous improvement in intimacy. Just like in any other aspect of life, continuous improvement in intimacy is both possible and desirable. With experience and an open willingness to receive and give feedback and advice, anyone can improve their intimate performance. This applies not only to technique but also to communication and emotional connection with a partner. It is essential for couples to openly discuss what they enjoy and what they do not, and to be willing to explore new experiences together. Ongoing education about intimacy, whether through books, workshops, or educational videos, can also be a valuable tool for enhancing one's intimate life. Chapter 9. Male behavior and attraction. Interestingly, when a man deeply loves a woman, he tends to talk about her with his friends. This behavior reflects the pride and happiness he feels in being with her. On the other hand, when a man is attracted to a woman, he adopts a more upright and muscular posture, a subconscious behavior designed to impress and attract the woman. Women, for their part, also exhibit subtle behaviors when they are interested in a man. It has been observed that they tend to speak in a lower tone, which may be an unconscious attempt to attract the man and show vulnerability. Chapter 10. The health benefits of the climax. After a climax, whether through intimacy or self-exploration, falling asleep can be easier. This is because a climax triggers the release of oxytocin and endorphins, hormones that promote relaxation and well-being. During the climax, the heart rate can reach up to 180 beats per minute, compared to the normal 60 beats per minute. This acceleration of the heart rate, followed by a drop, can induce a state of deep relaxation, making it easier to sleep. Moreover, it has been shown that the climax has additional health benefits, such as reducing stress, relieving pain, and improving the immune system. These benefits make intimacy not only a source of pleasure but also an important component of overall health. Chapter 11. The role of intimate toys. As mentioned earlier, clitoral stimulation is key for most women to reach a climax. Despite this, many women feel that their partners do not give it enough attention. It is essential to understand the importance of this organ in female sexuality and to devote time to its stimulation. Chapter 11. The role of intimate toys, continued. The clitoris is a fundamental structure in female sexuality, and its stimulation is crucial for many women to reach a climax. Despite its importance, it is often given little attention, or the best ways to stimulate it are not well known. The clitoris is not only the visible external part but also has deep roots inside the body that can be stimulated through various techniques. Intimate toys are valuable tools for exploring sexuality more fully. According to recent studies, about 20% of women use intimate toys for self-satisfaction without a partner. Vibrators are especially popular because they can provide direct and consistent stimulation to the clitoris, something that can be difficult to achieve with just hands or during intercourse. Chapter 12. The missionary position and other preferences. The missionary position is traditionally seen as the most basic and common in intimate relationships, but surprisingly, it is also considered the most pleasurable by 87% of respondents in various studies. This position allows for close visual and physical connection between participants, which can intensify sensations and pleasure. However, diversity in positions is key to maintaining excitement and interest in one's intimate life. Some women prefer other positions that allow for greater stimulation of the clitoris or the G-spot, such as the cowgirl position, where the woman is on top, controlling the rhythm and depth, which facilitates reaching a climax. Chapter 13. The influence of temperature on sensuality. A curious and less explored aspect is how temperature can influence the sensitivity of certain erogenous zones. It has been observed that hot water can increase the sensitivity of the breasts and nipples, heightening excitement and pleasure when they are stimulated. This increased sensitivity can make intimacy in the shower or bath a particularly pleasurable experience for many women. Likewise, temperature changes during foreplay, such as the use of ice or heat, can add an extra dimension to pleasure, awakening new sensations and intensifying the intimate response. Chapter 14. Standing intimacy and prolonging the act. Standing intimacy is a less conventional position, but one that comes with its own set of advantages. Not only does it offer a different perspective and a new experience, but it can also help couples last longer in bed. This position requires more physical effort, which can slow down the pace and extend the duration of the intimate act. Furthermore, standing intimacy allows for greater flexibility in movement and exploration of different angles, leading to more varied and pleasurable stimulation for both partners. It's an excellent option for couples who are looking to break out of their routine and explore new ways to connect intimately. Chapter 15. The importance of lubricants in female experience. The use of lubricants, whether natural or artificial, is fundamental in enhancing the female intimate experience. Proper lubrication reduces friction, which not only increases pleasure but also prevents discomfort or pain during penetration. Saliva can serve as a natural lubricant in the absence of specialized products, but water-based or silicone-based lubricants are longer-lasting and more effective options. In particular, lubricants with additional properties, such as warming or cooling effects, can add an extra dimension to intimate pleasure. These products not only facilitate the act but also intensify sensations, potentially leading to more powerful climaxes. Chapter 16. The psychology of intimate positions. Intimate positions affect not only the physical dynamics of the act but also have psychological implications. For example, the doggy-style position, where the man penetrates the woman from behind, can be very pleasurable for some women, but for others, it might not be the best option if the goal is to prolong the intimate act. This position tends to be more stimulating for the man, which could speed up the climax. On the other hand, face-to-face positions, like missionary or cowgirl, allow for greater eye contact and physical closeness, which can intensify the emotional connection and make the intimacy more meaningful for both parties. The choice of position can reflect not only physical preferences but also the emotions and psychology of the participants at the moment. Chapter 17. Memorable positions for women. Certain intimate positions are more likely to be remembered by women due to the pleasure they provide. Among them, 3 stand out. Clitoral stimulation face-to-face. This position can be achieved in various setups, like the cowgirl or missionary, allowing for direct contact with the clitoris during penetration, leading to more intense and satisfying climaxes. Doggy style with oral stimulation. In this variation, oral stimulation is combined with penetration in the doggy style position, providing double and deeper pleasure. Simultaneous clitoral stimulation. This technique is essential for many women, as combining penetration with manual or vibrator stimulation of the clitoris can make climax easier to reach and more powerful. It's important to remember that excessive stimulation of the clitoris can cause discomfort, so finding the right balance between intensity and duration of stimulation is crucial. Chapter 18. The need for rest after climax. Both men and women need to rest after climax. For women, this recovery period can range from 5 to 60 minutes, depending on factors like the intensity of the climax and their energy levels. This recovery time is important to allow the body to return to its normal state and to prevent exhaustion. During this period, heart rate and breathing return to normal, and muscles relax, which can induce a sense of calm and well-being. Understanding and respecting your partner's need for rest is key to maintaining a healthy and satisfying intimate life. Chapter 19. Intimate fantasies and realities. Intimate fantasies are a natural and healthy part of human sexuality. One of the most common fantasies for both women and men is oral intimacy. This practice is highly valued due to the intense pleasure it can provide, but it's also important to understand that the probability of reaching climax simultaneously during oral intimacy is low. Instead of focusing on the goal of climaxing at the same time, couples should enjoy the moment without pressure, allowing each person to reach their peak naturally. Communication and respect for each other's needs are fundamental to turning fantasies into pleasurable experiences. Chapter 20. The importance of action and confidence in intimacy. During intimacy, action is key, and there's no room for hesitation. Confidence in yourself and your partner is essential for the act to be successful and satisfying. Studies have shown that the maximum speed at which erotic sensations can be transmitted from the skin to the brain is 230 kilometers per hour, emphasizing the importance of quick and effective action at certain moments of intimacy. Confidence is built through experience and communication. Knowing that you can trust your partner to express your desires and boundaries without fear of judgment or rejection is essential for a healthy, intimate life. Conclusion: exploring female sexuality. Female sexuality is a vast and complex world, full of nuances that deserve to be explored and understood. Throughout this video, we have uncovered some of the most surprising and revealing secrets about women's behavior and intimate preferences, demonstrating that female pleasure goes far beyond what is commonly believed. It is essential to remember that every woman is unique, and what works for one person may not be ideal for another. The key to a fulfilling and satisfying intimate life lies in open communication, consensual experimentation, and mutual respect. By better understanding the needs and desires of our partners, we can build stronger and more gratifying relationships, both inside and outside the bedroom. We invite you to continue exploring and learning about sexuality, as it is an essential part of our lives that never ceases to surprise us. If you found this video useful and interesting, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell to receive our future content. Share this video with those who you think might benefit from this information, and feel free to leave your comments or questions below. We would love to hear your opinions and experiences. Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery and learning. Until the next video.